Virtual assistants, for me and for my co-founder and I, were a game changer. So we had started a marketing agency and were selling to real estate agents, and realized that really weren't able to scale the business to the speed or the levels that we wanted. And so we realized that we needed to spread our energy, vision, and effort into other resources. And we didn't want to bring on another co-founder, and we didn't want to, hire someone as a W-2 tax form US based employee. And so the easiest way to do that at scale was to leverage specially sourced, highly trained virtual assistants. And we really did that in three areas. There were three areas of our startup business where we leveraged VA energies. The first one was going to be sales prospecting. I remember our very first VA placement. So we said, the biggest lever that we can pull right now for our business, because we know we can close, one out of every three appointments that I was running at the time, was get us more appointments. The more flooded my calendar is, the better off we're going to be able to hit our financial goals as an agency. And so we took a VA and we worked with that VA for a number of days and weeks to help get her off the ground. And she was able to use LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, cold email marketing, a variety of channels. And we set minimum activity requirements every day. And then we said, here's your quota of meetings that we need you to set each week. And if you exceed that, then you get access to an incentive, a kicker, so to speak. And so we wanted to be sure that she was incentivized to do the right things. There were high leverage activities that we wanted her to be focused on. And so we put extra cash around those things. And we were sure to make ourselves available for any challenges that she was facing. It's not a set it and forget it type thing. VAs are people. They need to be treated like people. And we need to be responsive to the questions that they have and the challenges they're facing inside of the tasks that we set them on. Another area where we were able to leverage VAs is inside of the service delivery component of our business. We ran a three-part offer where it was lead generation, appointment setting, and database nurture. Right? Nothing too revolutionary there, but we were very, very good at the appointment setting piece. So turning it from leads in a spreadsheet that the clients aren't going to call, let's be honest, to actual scheduled appointments on their calendar was a big game changer for us. And we had instrumented our technology flows in such a way where our VAs were able to receive the information and make the first dial within about 5 minutes of a lead being generated. Wow. And we were setting appointments at a very high clip, almost to the point where some of our clients said, can you maybe stop? I don't have any free time left, right? So it was a great problem to have for them. So not only were VAs used to generate appointments for us, the agency, to bring on clients, we were using them to generate appointments for our clients as a part of our service delivery model. And the third and final way was going to be the internal admin resources. So we eventually had it to where there were implementation resources, project managers, so to speak, that were the connective tissue in our agency between sales and fulfillment. We didn't outsource fulfillment. We had everything in-house. And so as soon as someone was closed by the closers and actually moved over, in our Kanban project management board into a new system, that triggered the VA project manager. And we got a VA that was a little bit more tenured, a little bit more experienced, a higher level resource. This wasn't someone who was very early in their career. This was someone that was a bit more experienced. And we said, you're the client manager now. You're going to help get this new client up off the ground and get them live within 6 days or whatever our SLA was. And so we couldn't have started with that. It took us a while to grow in terms of our maturity and our systems and our internal communication to be able to place a project manager style VA there. Now, one thing that we never really got to that I think is another interesting use case for VAs is going to be the executive assistant. If you're a busy founder and you're great at closing sales and you're great at, you got a great personal brand and following and you got more appointments, than you can handle, then odds are you're going to need a VA to help you manage a lot of the administrative minutia of the business. And you know what those things are, right? They're the things that irritate you. Oh, I forgot to do that yet again, right? It's the things that are, sort of scribbled on our napkins or whatever that we keep on our desk, and we just forget about those sorts of things. So the suggestion would be, hey, make a list, train your VA, make some Loom videos or whatever, store it in Monday.com or Asana, whatever it might be, and have them understand what their high leverage and low leverage activities are on their weeklies and dailies. They need a weekly checklist and a daily checklist. That's something that we never really got to in our business, but something that I would highly recommend that you think about. So that's 4 use cases for VAs. The first one's going to be prospecting to grow your business. The second one is how you deliver service to your clients. Perhaps you can use VAs there as well. The third one is going to be a higher level, more advanced senior project manager to help manage client expectations and get them live. And then the fourth one is going to be perhaps the most common use case, I think, for VAs, which is kind of like an administrative assistant or an executive assistant, so to speak. Mm-hmm. We were able to use that to grow our business. Highly recommend that everyone take a look at it. Take the shackles off. Get out of the day-to-day and get to a higher level of growth by outsourcing those low-level tasks to others. You'd be surprised how much of a game changer it is.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you would like for us to find a virtual assistant for you to help you do exactly what we just showed you, go to myvafast.com.